Hello, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we'll be talking about how to use temp table in SQL. So in the last video, we talked about CTE, common table expressions. So actually do the same thing, just that, like I explained earlier, CTE, you need to keep referencing it. But temp table, when you use temp table, your data sets, your results, that output that you got will be stored under the temporary table database. And once the session ends, it will be dropped. Unlike in CTE, where you need to keep referencing it, this one is stored. So you just need to write the table name. But once you close that session, then it's dropped by SQL. So that is actually the difference. So here we'll be using temp table. So I've opened our data sets, employee details. Then we'll still be using the same thing we use in CTE. So we are selecting sex, department, salary from new employee details. So let's execute it. So we can see, let me refresh my database. I want to see, let's refresh it. So that you can see all the tables under it. So these are all the tables that are under the database. So now we want to put this inside a temp table. So we'll be able to use this instead of writing with CTE, instead of writing copying and pasting. You can the copying and pasting the same that same query all the time. So if I just feel, oh, since I'll be using this outputs, I will have to use this output a lot of times in this session, then let me just save it. If I'm just using it once or maybe twice, I can just still leave it as CTE. But if I will need to keep referencing these outputs in this session, then the best thing is to save it as a temp table. So now let's save it as a temp table. So let's just write the query. So we can select in the temp table, we can select, so we can select, you can select sex, comma. Okay, I can just copy it. Just see the way we select into and create a table in SQL. So select sex, department, salary into. So what we use to depict temp table is this hash. So once we put hash, SQL knows this is a temporary table. So temp, you must write temp, then the name of your table. So let's name it maybe summarized emp. Okay, so select this and summarized into this are temp table from. So let me still copy all this. So I'm actually using, I want all these details. Okay, so select sex, department, salary. So it's just the same thing with these outputs, just that we included into this so that it will keep it inside this summarized emp as a temp table. So let's run this and see. So 2473 rows affected. Select all from, so our temp table, which is a summarized emp, summarized emp. So we can see, so it has saved it. So it has actually saved as a table, but it is not saved under all these are normal database. It's just there temporarily. So it's saved in the temporary table database. Okay, you can see temp DB here. So you can see, so this is where all our temporary tables will be. See, temp tables. So all our temporary. So once we are done with it, it will actually remove everything. So you can see temporary summarized them. So once we are done with this session, SQL will remove all these temporary tables. So it's saved under the temp DB. So that's where it's saved. So I hope you've been able to gain something here. So our temp table, you can keep referencing it like that. You want to, okay, you want to select this, you want to do this, you want to do a calculation, you want to do an aggregate, you want to do something, you want to extract a data set out. Still within the same session, you can keep referencing it without without you having to copy a whole query. Don't you having to copy all this query and keep repeating it. Sometimes you can even make your query to look jam-packed. So you just, instead of doing that, you save it as temp table and you'll be able to reference it multiple times. So that's one of its advantage. And I hope you've been able to get something. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video. Bye.